everyone and welcome back to my channel. Okay guys, so I'm here with another pregnancy update and I gotta say I am super happy today. I had a doctor appointment today and I have some good news for you, so if you want to know more then keep on watching. It says rainbow baby is now about the size of a small clawed otter, not including the tail of course. And it's this little animal here. Look how cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now let's go to see what the app says about my baby boy. I am 31 weeks along, okay, and it says Rainbow's baby getting awfully close to his birth weight, but he still might have about 3-5 pounds more to go. He's more flexible in the neck than before, allowing him to turn ahead with ease. Ooh, guys, I have so many news for you, like just wait and see. And I did have an ultrasound today too, so this is why I have some good news. I have actually a lot of good news, but I'm gonna tell you in a minute. And it says your Braxton Hicks contractions are probably increasing in frequency. Your body's way of preparing itself for delivery. It says Rainbow Baby is beginning his final preparations for delivery as his senses are now intact. He continues to pile on that body fat and his immune system is nearly ready to fight and prevent illness all on its own. Rainbow Baby just needs your milk in the first year or so to become a sickness fighting machine. Okay, and I'm not gonna read everything, but it says it weighs about 3.5 pounds, and that's almost exactly what the girl told me on the ultrasound. She said he's measuring perfect, the weight is perfect too, and that's great, you know, considering that I was diagnosed with gestational diabetes. She said he is just perfect. He's like not too big, not too small, he's just exactly where he had to be. And she said keep doing what you're doing, whatever you're doing is working, so keep doing that. So yeah, okay guys, so I'm gonna start with the symptoms and stuff that I had, and I know that good stuff. When it comes to symptoms, I do have 2 symptoms that are pretty much TMI, and that's why I put that on the title. Yes, they are TMI. Like I said, you know, this is a pregnancy update, and pregnancy is not always a bed of roses, you know, there's some not so glamorous stuff that happens. So I'm gonna mention that. Those are my first 2 symptoms that I gotta mention. And one is a little bit of constipation, not super crazy, but you know, say like, you know, before I was pregnant, I would, you know, go like every day, like daily. And now I've been noticing that maybe for like 1 or 2 days, for 2 days I don't go. And that to me, you know, that's not how I typically am like when I'm not pregnant. But I'm managing pretty well, you know, I'm eating fiber and I'm working on it and drinking a lot of water and stuff, and now it's better than it was like a few days ago, like a week or 2 ago. Now the other TMI symptom that I'm gonna mention, and this one is very TMI and nasty, and I'm not gonna give too much detail, but it's something that I realized I have right now. As of right now, knocking on wood, is under control. It seems that the ointment I've been using is working, but I'm gonna say maybe less than a week ago, because I didn't mention this on my last update. I don't think so. I don't think I did. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna tell you straight. A few days ago I realized I had hemorrhoids. I don't know how you pronounce that. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. I'm gonna put a caption here so you know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's another side effect symptom of pregnancy. It's very common and you just gotta deal with it. But like I said, thanks goodness, knocking on wood, I mean, I've been using an ointment, and again, I've been eating fiber and stuff to, you know, keep myself regular, like, you know what I mean? So yeah, so right now it's much better than what it was like few days ago. Now another symptom that I had, but I only had it for a couple of days, and that I realized that last Thursday I went to the doctor and she asked me, they always ask if you have any symptoms or like, any face swelling, any hand swelling, any feet swelling. And I said no. And that same night, I realized that my feet were kind of swollen. And I was like, But I started doing my research. And like I said, the urine was fine. There was no protein in the urine. My blood pressure was great. So I wasn't really scared that it could be preeclampsia or anything like that. But, and again, having your feet swell up like in pregnancy, it's totally normal. I mean, again, that's another symptom and that happens. And I only had my feet swollen that day. No, my hands were fine, my face was okay. So, I'm not sure what it was, if I didn't drink enough water that day or what it was. And then I only, like I said, it went away. And then the day that I experienced that again a little bit was Tuesday. The only other day that my feet were a little bit swollen was Tuesday, when we went, we spent the day at Port Canaveral. I met up with my family. We had an amazing time. That was Valentine's Day, by the way. We had an amazing time. It was just great. I wish I could spend more time with them. It was great to see everybody. My parents are coming back in April for the baby's birth. So, my parents, I know I see them very soon, but my sister and the kids, I won't see them till like December, probably, when we go for the holidays. So it was great to catch up. But, again, walking all day and stuff, when I got home, I think it was my left foot, it was pretty swollen, but nothing too crazy. Then, sciatica nerve pain is back. Yes, not too terrible, like it's not every day or anything like that, but say today we took a walk with my husband around like close to the house, and I started feeling that nerve pain, like right here, like on my glute, and like a little bit on my leg, and I gotta slow down and we sit down and just take it easy. But yeah, that's another thing that it comes and goes. Like I said, it's not every day. But then I don't know if you remember on some update on one of my pregnancy update videos, I mentioned that I was feeling like kind of like a tingling sensation on my right thigh, like on my upper thigh, and now I still feel that. Like say if I touch my leg, that there, I feel like if it was like kind of like numb. And sometimes especially like if I'm in the car, if I'm like on the passenger seat like for a long time or anything, I do feel that again, and I do feel like a burning sensation, which is all the same thing. Is the uterus, pressing my nerve, some kind of nerve or something down there that is making me feel that. And once the baby's born and once the uterus goes back to its normal position. Sorry guys, I had to get my dogs out, well, except Trini, because they were just going nuts, fighting behind me, and they were making me lose my mind. Okay, let's see. Another thing, yeah, that day that I went to Port Canaveral, I forgot. I did one bad thing mostly, but maybe two. But I forgot to bring snacks to have all through the day. Like, like say mid-morning snack, mid-afternoon snack, and all that. And snacks help me keep my sugar levels normal and where they need to be. So that day I forgot to bring, silly me, I forgot to bring snacks with me. And between that and the fact that we had lunch at a restaurant, I didn't, it's not that I had a bowl of pasta or anything like that, but I did have it was like a steak wrap. Of course, kind of like in a flour tortilla, so that you have some starch there. And then we also had onion rings. Onion rings, they put like flour, I think, on it to cook them, to fry them and stuff. So yeah, so between that and we got home at like 9:30. I didn't have dinner till like 10 p.m. that day. I mean, it was, I don't know, really bad. And then so when I went to check my sugar levels 2 hours later, it was like midnight. I was so tired I had to put my alarm clock to wake myself up to go get my blood tested, because I was just so tired, guys, of walking around all day. And you know, especially if you're pregnant, it's not easy. So yeah, and I got 133 when 120 is the highest that I can have. So that was my worst level so far since I started testing. And then the day after that, the morning after, it went down to 105, which is great. I mean, it went down from 133 to 105, but it was still a little bit too high because it's supposed to be 95 and below. But again, everything made sense, and I told doctor today, you know, what happened, because I didn't want him to just see my level there and say, hey, what happened here, you know, like. So he kind of gave me a smile. That was funny because I was like concerned, you know, just like, and explaining to him and what I did and why I think the sugar level went up. But okay, let me tell you. Okay, and now I want to talk about a little bit my appointment today. Like I said, it went amazing, and I have great news for you guys. So first of all, I did have an ultrasound because I haven't had one since when I was 20 weeks, since the anatomy scan, you know, when I found out the gender and all that. So, you know, especially considering that, you know, I was diagnosed with gestational diabetes, they wanted to see how the baby was doing, how he was measuring, and all that good stuff. So, so the great news is, yeah, he is on point. He is measuring great. His weight is, like I said, is exactly where it needs to be. It's just fantastic. The girl said, keep doing what you're doing because he's exactly where he has to be. Everything is fine. Fluid is great. Everything went just great. Okay, so that's amazing. You know, the doctor came in and told me that everything looked great. Another news, guys, he is head down. He is head down. He wasn't head down 1 week ago when I went to see the other doctor. And he's head down. He was head down today. So that's amazing. I mean, he could still kind of flip and be like horizontal again. But let's just hope he stays this way. So yeah, so he's head down. I can't believe it. It's like it's getting real. So that's another great thing. And my last good news is that remember, I don't know if I mentioned that the doctor I saw last week, she said your levels are so good that I want you to come back in a week, and if they are still good like they've been, we might be able to, you know, make you poke your finger way less. So I said okay. And so the doctor told me that yes, since my levels are, except for that one that I had the other night, but like I said, that was a special occasion, like I know why it was that bad and all that. He said my levels are fantastic. So instead of checking my blood every single day, like from Monday to Sunday, I'm gonna be checking it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. 4 times a day, but only Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So 3 days a week. Guys, so I went from 7 days to 3 days. That is just amazing. Of course, he said, you know, of course, you're not supposed to cheat on the days you don't check. And I said, I know. Like, because if I do cheat on the days that I don't get checked, first of all, it's not good for my baby. First of all, number one. And number two, if I cheat, it's going to show on the next day when I test. So there's no really point for me to be like cheating and having some cake or anything like that, or cookies. Is not gonna help me. It's not gonna do me any good. But this is great, you know. It saves me money because I have to get less lancets and the test strips, which the insurance covers a big part of it. But you know, guys, like if you get test every single day, 4 times a day, you're gonna spend quite a few bucks by the end of the pregnancy on test strips and lancets. And so this is fantastic. Like, I'm just so happy. I went to get my refill for the lancets and the test strips, and just getting this news that I'm gonna have to check it three days in the week. I was like, yes. Like I said, I've gotten used to poking my finger, but again, it's great news. So I'm very, very happy. And yeah, so that's it, guys. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. Now it's time to measure my belly, and so I'm very happy to be making this update. Let's measure this belly. Okay, so this is how my belly looks at 31 weeks. 31 weeks from the front, from the side. See, and let's measure it. Let's see if it has grown or not. We'll see. It's like 35 and a half, almost 36. So yes, it has grown from last week. Oh boy, that's crazy, that's crazy. Yeah, I would say almost 36. Almost 36 inches. So yeah, so baby boy is doing fantastic. Okay everyone, so that's it for my video today. I think it's a little bit too long. I'm gonna try to edit it and make it a little bit shorter. I apologize for that, but I don't know, I was so happy with all this good news that I got today that I started, you know, how I am when I start talking and all that. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you to all the new subscribers. I've been noticing that I have more subscribers, and that's amazing. That again makes me keep on makes me want to film more videos for you guys. And don't forget, you can leave me any comments, any questions that you have about my pregnancy journey, like anything that you want to know. Please leave me a comment down below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And yeah, thanks again, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye!